Hi and welcome to Black Country Blitz. Right, for a change, I thought we would load up American trucks and do a live stream on that for a change. As this is one of the games that I don't tend to play a lot of, and I should. Now I've got everything set up. Let's do a welder trucks jobs. See what we've got available to it. That's a long one. Want something short, not too short. We'll take this one and see where we end up. Now I'm rocking a Kenwood cab.
Time to get the job done.
And I've got my sat-nav man. So let's just find out where my trailer is. It's here somewhere. Oh! With this Kenwood you have to be a little careful because it's long at the front, so you have sometimes got the tendency to clip things. There's my trailer. She'll be hopefully connecting. I'll just swing it around a bit. Now manoeuvring in this truck compared to my Scania in Euro trucks is a little bit different. Anyway, hopefully now I need to come across a little bit more, so try that again, shall we? Just gotta love live entertainment. I'd like to say hello to my new subscriber. Thanks for clicking the subscribe button. Welcome to Black Country Blitz. Anyway, we're my way. And for the people that are watching this, I'm rocking this on a G920 steering wheel with Tobii eye tracking for moving my camera rather than moving my mouse. Now I like the sound and the feel of these American trucks. Now unfortunately I've got no seriously mods in this one. Only the box standard DLCs. But again, it's enough for me. So just wait for these traffic lights to change. And away we go again. Some great graphics in this. Now I do believe there is a mod to change this as well. Now there are traffic lights. I'm stopping for them red lights and I ain't even near them. How stupid was that? I nearly stopped anyway. Now I've got to stop. I mean, the roar of that engine is just beautiful. Anyway, it's a Saturday evening here in the UK. There is nothing on telly worth watching. So hence why I'm here streaming and starting off quite a few streams tonight, different games that I'm got on the PC. Now, there's one thing I don't tend to do in this Kenwood cab is scrunch the gears like I do in Euro trucks with my Scania.
Then turn right.
Hopefully them lights will change, so I ain't got to come down the speed too much, but knowing my luck, Yeah, as soon as I start to brake, the lights change. But anyway, we've got enough speed. Nice turn. Nice and slow, even though I've got beautiful 18 gears on this. And we do go up through them gears through the game. But again, I just want to sit out, chill out, relax. So, where's this sign telling me to go now? Yeah. Nice and steady through here. Don't want to be clipping no signs or anything on the way through it. Everything should be alright. Audio levels, yep, them are fine for the change. I've not messed with anything from last night's late stream, or should I say early this morning, in Euro Truck, so they should be still fine. And you've got my ugly mush on the camera for a change. I thought I'd go on camera, as you do. And we've got a turn in a minute. Just come down them gears. I should be able to pull away in 7th. Now, is it after these or before it? It looks like it's after. So I'm going to go under that bridge first and turn left and join some.
Keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
We can do that. Joining the motorway now, or the freeway as it's called in America. And this is where I can open this beauty up and start rocking them 18 gears that it's got. It's 12. Beautiful sound as this engine roars up to get to its speed. Really, really love it. Oh, I get over. I'm driving in the slip line. As you can see, I'm just playing this from the game itself and not playing it online. Tends to be no cars, and I miss the cars, I must admit, because of course you have to slow down for them, and when you do play online, you've only got other truck drivers, and there ain't that many people that play American trucks online, not as much as Euro. So I tend to stay with the game, makes it a little bit more visual. And this truck does drive absolutely beautiful. Even if my friend here says so. I like the view out of these. You know, you can tend to look a bit more. Anyway, let's get back in the right lane. That's one of the joys with a Tobii bar. Your eyes go all over the place. And sometimes I'm a little bit scared to move my head or my eyes because I end up crashing. So if you do comment, I will answer back when I get the chance to just look at my other monitor to the right of me. But for most of the stream, I'm going to keep my eyes fixed ahead so I don't end up crashing. Anyway, the night time is upon us. We might see a few shooting stars in a minute. Who knows? I have noticed with this you do get a few that was across the screen. I sat here one night playing it, I thought, hello, what's that? And lo and behold, they only get one shooting star, I got 2 or 3 in the matter of a couple of seconds. I thought, hey, that's good, you know. Again, being in America, you'd think you'd have a few alien ships, you know, as you do drive through Roswell, but no aliens just yet, eh? Just imagine how cool that would be. First one to spot an alien ship on American Truck Simulator. I might get 3 or 4 views. You never know. Anyway. Ooh. Now with the roads on this, with the shaker cushion I've got on the game, I do tend to rumble a lot more. Now it's telling me to move over. This has either been an accident. Yep, it's been an accident. Or it's roadworks. Yeah, it was an accident. I'm carrying straight on. And a lovely big front on the end of this. Tend to do a few jobs on your American trucks tonight for a change. And I might end later on tonight with a bit of F1 2019 in my career mode. I'll see how we go on. But for the time being, I'll stick to American trucks. Now I have gone and purchased a new DLC for farmery vehicles. Again, I delivered one, so hopefully I can get a job with them at some stage. And tell if I knew what I was looking for, but if they're there, then I will take them. There's quite a bit of this that I uncovered since the new DLC come out, so it'd be nice to uncover some new roads, especially when you drive through some of the cities here in American trucks. The detail is really good. I might even have a look later on Pro Mods, see if there's any more mods that'll open up the map. I do believe my friend says that there is one for American trucks, so that would be nice. So we'll just have to have a look and see what's available. Because if Pro Mods have done one for Euro trucks and made it so look so good, it would be nice to find one for America, or just open up a few new places. But if I can't find one, then I'm happy to sit here and play it with the box standard DLCs and other little bits I've got added. Again, it's more like for the cab that I've modded, so I can add like Taz and the lady next to me and stuff like that. Nothing too major in this. That's only one drawback with my PC. I've got a M.2C drive, which are very big, so because I could put my files to another drive, which I've got bigger space, I tend not to put too much on, because some of them I'm like over a gig in size with some of the mods, so I don't want to be filling my C drive full of mods that I ain't going to be using. Anyway, freeway ends, so we're going back onto normal roads by the looks of it in a minute. It's nice to go at a fairly slowish speed so you can take in the signs rather than going mega fast
Keep left,
and missing
then turn left.
all the signage. Now he's going to let me move over. Somebody's pinging me. I haven't got a clue who that is. So let's just, while I'm at traffic lights, let's break all the rules. 2. Right, we am getting popular. No. No. And then I can turn that off. And hopefully not get bugged again. Play the game. Anyway, that's my phone checked. Might as well put this into neutral for a bit. I've run out of coffee. That ain't a good sign. Or I've got plenty of vape. So hopefully, while I'm doing that, and fill up on my old e-juice, some nice custard. There's one thing I enjoy is just to chill out, have a little vape. Whoa, And again, I don't want to miss these lights this time, so let's get this truck moving. It's a little bit harder to steer with one hand, do the gear stick and hold the vape. You know what? Man can do it. Multitasking. Who says us men call multitasking? And that is a lovely custard vape. Tastes absolutely lovely, huh? And no calories. Anyway, nice windy road. I've got plenty diesel. That's one good thing about American trucks. Your diesel don't tend to go down as much as when you're in Euro. That needle or gauge just really disappears when playing Euro trucks. Anyway, let's open up this beauty. It's 13th gear. Hear the roar of that engine as we start to go on a little uphill climb. Not much. I'm on some uneven road because I'm rumbling all over the place. And then you slow down just a little tad because the bend again, they ain't majorly sharp bends. I'm sharp, but not as sharp as you would think. But again, I don't want to crash it because it is easy to tip the wagon, and that'd be pointless. I'd have to restart the stream. It's me talking to myself. I'd muted the mic. How bad is that? Anyway, I'm back. As I was saying, there ain't that many cars on the road at times in American trucks. So sometimes you am driving down these long roads with nothing in front of you, and then all of a sudden you will sort of like get a bunch up of about 4 or 5 cars. But for the majority of the time, you're just driving empty, long roads like this. Again, I don't know if I can alter the flow of traffic in the game. If I can, I will do. I do believe that is a wagon up front, yep. So,
Keep right.
there is some life
Then
on the road.
continue straight on.
Right. Go straight on. Now my sat nav on this one is a bit chilled out. I said it last night and I've said it today. I will try and find some new voices for the sat navs. I looked, as to be fair, I checked any out. I'm only using what's come in the game itself, so. It's a nice added feature. I don't make many mistakes now by missing junctions and that. Nicely does it round this bend again. My cushion's rumbling. I don't know what it is in front of me. Is it a wagon or is it a buzz? Or from this distance, and I can't really tell. I think it is a buzz. But whatever it is, I'm just going to sit behind it. I'm going to drop down to 13th gear. Slow down a bit because there's a few vehicles up front. And away we go. And of course see how fast I'm going. So it should be 55, so I might be going just over that. What we got in the dashboard? No, it's the wrong one. I'm doing 40, just 50, near enough 50 mile an hour in a 55 zone. So that's ample. I ain't catching him up in front too rapid. I've got plenty of time to brake if I need to, or slow down for these sharp bend indicators, and just ease back onto the accelerator when need to. I do believe, I thought we was joining a little city then, so we've got to turn left here. So let's come down to 12th gear.
Turn left.
Which again is ample. Look into the turn. Now while I'm here, I will go and fill up with some diesel. Again, just like I would do in Euro trucks, I like to make sure that I've got plenty diesel for the jobs I'm doing. And away we go. Again, not that I really needed it. Alright, let's have a look at the map where we're heading. So which way are we going? I think we're heading towards here. Is that the final destination? Or is that where I've come out? Hold on. Is there an indicator with a little flag to say that's the end? I reckon it's there where we're heading, yeah. We'll see in a minute. So, without further ado, let's start the old engine up and let's get back on the road. Give you a little bit of indication. There's nothing there. And get this here lovely big rig back rolling. Nice big open areas. Now I might see a few stars though. Anyway, let's get that up into 13th gear. Again, it's nice big open stretches, so really there's no need to worry about having a little bit more speed due to the fact it's just a straight road. It's only when you start coming to them sharp bends that, of course, like you would in real life, just take your foot off the accelerator. But again, to me that ain't really a bend, it's just a slight curve in the road, nothing major. And up and over, still on a bit of a bend, nothing where it's indicating that you have to slow down. I mean, you watch some people who play this online and they don't even slow down for the bad bends. So I just like to take my foot off the accelerator a little bit just to be sure. Again, that bend ain't that bad to turn. I'm hardly turning the wheel. That's one of the mods there with the motorcyclists in. Again, you have to watch out for them, just like you would in real life, because they come from nowhere, these motorbikes. I have got it in Euro trucks, but I don't think it actually works in Euro trucks now, I ain't sure. And it's only the same update that American trucks got, so.
Get ready to turn right.
I'll just come down the gears a bit to allow for this right turn, and morning is breaking. Again, nothing coming from the left, so I can easily do my right turn and straight into 16th gear, which it's picking up that speed. I'm going to knock it down to 15th just to get up this hill a bit. Now, put it down to 14th. Now my thing should rumble. Yep. It's like a cattle grid that you go over. And every time I go over one of them, because it's a different surface to the road, my cushion rumbles. Which is really, really good. And as I said last night on the other stream, when you're playing this for so long, you know, you start to nod off to sleep, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 everything starts rattling. So we don't need no diesel. We're fine for that. Again, I'm going to get over into this other lane. I must be going through a little bit of a city, so I'm going to slow down. If you can hear anybody talking, that's my mother shouting at my dog. Right. Again, I don't know where we am in the world. Drink, drive and lose. Yep, something like that. Again, I don't know what little city we've in. It might be that I've already more than likely been to this place before in the game, so I am discovering it again. Would be nice to know where I am though. But whatever is happening, I'm just driving straight through it. Seattle West Casino. Some gallery. Ray's hamburgers, eh? Ray's hamburgers are everywhere. Eh? I thought it was Wendy's in America. I might be wrong, so if anybody from America, is Wendy's still a burger place or food establishment? Anyway, signs and changing. 55 mile an hour, so let's increase that a little bit. It's a funny place to put a pelican crossing, but ain't. Everything to their own. Now the road's going to be narrowing in a minute, so hopefully, yep, that car's just let me through. Now I see, as I said, all of a sudden you've got no cars at all, and then lo and behold, there's cars everywhere. That sun set in the back of my window looks absolutely, well, through the mirror, looks absolutely superb. There's one of them cattle grids. Boom, boom, boom. What a feeling. Yeah, that sky's really does look nice. I love to see the graphics in games really well. Oh, he's slowing down for some reason. Or making me slow down anyway. Why, I do not know. I got a clue what time of day it is. Of course, in our dials. It looks like it's daytime, so. As long as I can see my speed and how much diesel I've got, then that, and the sat nav, that's the only things that are really take note. I don't know if any of the other dials do anything. I don't know if they're there. I'm assuming they're only there for show. Do they go down like the oil pressure water? I don't think they do. I think I'm just static. I've never seen them change anyway, so. But I know the fuel does. It looks a bit hazy on this. And the mountains over the back and the clouds. There's a bit of a bump. I'm actually feeling that. Tassie's looking his best with me duck and me bear. And me woman. And never says a word. It would surprise me one of these times if I turned around and said something. And the person who it looks like never shuts up, bless her. But that's a different story, anyway. I'm going through another little village, eh? All the trailers, or caravans as we call them here in the UK. Looks like a little holiday park. Or it could be a trailer park, I don't know. I'm driving through this little city anyway. Nothing too big. Hotel. Union Corner. Garden of Eden. How about that? Anyway, around we go. Live here, eat free. That don't sound too bad, does it? Free food? Gotta be good. Now, if that road had been a bit longer, I'd have probably overtook this guy. Because I have sat behind him some distance now, so if the road goes narrower and straight, so I can see what's coming in front of me. And I've actually got somebody else in front of me as well, so in front of him, because he's going just a little too slow, probably because the size of his wagon he's pulling. It looks like it's a concrete mixer, so he's got weight where I've hardly got any weight at all in this truck. So let's just get around this bend, and I'm going to do the old overtake, and hopefully nothing comes up in front. Make sure I've overtook him by enough room so I can move back into lane. And of course I'll do the same with the guy up front and get on a nice big long stretch of roads so I can see up in front, and I'll overtake him at some stage in a minute. Probably be just round this bend, you know. No cars coming the other way. You watch, it's just as I go to overtake him, I'll have a car come in the other direction. And we're slowing down in a minute. And is that a wagon up front, or is that a wagon coming down? I'll sit behind him for a bit because we've got a bit of a... Yeah, I'd have hit that car, see? You really have to be careful, otherwise you're crashing into oncoming vehicles. And I've got another vehicle coming the opposite way now as well. And there goes my memory card coming out of my PC again. My USBs keep disconnecting. Ooh. Anyway, nice 30 mile an hour through here. Taking some of the scenery of this game. Another Ray's Burgers. Ray must have some serious money. Carlton Club. Flags.
Get ready to turn left.
Okay. No, that sound is not in the game. That's actually an ice cream van outside my house. For anybody that can hear it. That is not part of the game. I've never had an ice cream van in the game yet, so I just thought I'd let you know that is the real deal. My neighbours go to the ice cream van every single night, hence why he stay. He's the only ice cream van that parks outside my house 7 days a week, due to my neighbours. Anyway, I'm back on a nice open road, so let's open these gears up again. Now these jobs in America tend to be a lot longer due to the map being nice and flat, so you do drive some distance from jobs to job. Now as you've seen, that job wore that very long on the map to look at, but again still cover some distance before we end up delivering it. Nice smoother road. I mean, look at that nice big empty road. So I'm gonna knock that up to 17th, give it a bit of throttle, and put this beauty into 18th and just let it go now. Foot to the floor on my acceleration pedal. Again, I should be okay with turns and stuff. Just get over on here. Oh, I'm rumbling. I got a bit of everything here. Petrol station, rest stop, and all the necessary things that we need. But of course, my diesel is fine. I've hardly used any, so there's no point in filling up and pulling over just for the sake of it. I've never come to the stage where I've had to use the new feature in American trucks for running out of diesel. Where's all these cars coming from? Loads of balloons in the sky. Look at this for big open roads. I could actually see out the window on that one. I ain't turned my field of view fully on the Tobii tracking settings in the game, and as they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I've got the settings in American trucks enough where I can see that way and I can see that way, so I don't really need to. And to be fair, you could really see the back of your trailer on this anyway. All I would see would be the exhaust pipes on the side of this Kenwood if I was to enable a longer view. You don't actually see it like you do in America, in Euro trucks. You can actually see the back of the trailer and everything. Again, that's configured totally different to this. When it comes to viewing angles, anyway, still in the 18th gears, still rocking these roads. Again, nice smooth surface. As you can hear, I've got a little play. I've got a little bit more force feedback on this wheel in American trucks, where on Euro I've turned the force feedback virtually off for steering. So I do get a little bit more playing American trucks, but as you can hear, it rumbles and it's noisy. Yeah, and I'm actually holding that quite firm, and yet still hear the gears rattling.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Hopefully very, very soon I shall be contacting
Exit right.
Fanatec and either buying a belt driven setup of theirs, or saving a little bit more money and buying one of their direct drive setups, one of the DD, either DD1 or the DD2. I think at the moment it would be best to get the DD series and get the direct drive, and then you've got the main thing. Of course, you've got to get a wheel eventually, pedals and that, so you know, save up enough money and buy them all out. Right, now I've got the bug for this driving. I could never go back to doing these kind of games using a control. I struggle sometimes just with the steering wheel, so I think I would be all over the place. I mean, I played one of my games where you have to do a little bit of driving, and of course it's a shoot me game, so
Go straight on.
you don't actually use the steering wheel for the game, you use a gamepad. But to drive with the gamepad is like, I was like somebody that's never used a gamepad in my life before, and I've used the gamepad more than I've used the steering wheel over the years. So I don't think I could drive. Well, I know I wouldn't be able to drive now if I hadn't got the wheel. So, and it's enjoyable. I want to experience what other people are experiencing with higher grade wheels. I like the feel of the road and all the bumps and everything. I mean, the time and effort they put into these games to get you that feeling and experience, I'm missing out with this Logitech. It just started picking it all up as it should. It does pick it up, but not as much as an high-end wheel would when you've played around with force feedback settings and that. So, and some of the especially with the racing games,
Keep right.
it just outright
Exit right.
Logitech can only push this Logitech so far. To be fair, I thought I'd actually broke my wheel the other night. I pulled the wheel and I thought, oh dear, I broke it.
Turn right.
Luckily I hadn't. But it made me think, okay, how much more is this poor Logitech wheel going to be able to handle, especially when you're playing driving games? And to be fair, I don't think it would last that much
Get ready to turn right.
doing them intensive games. So I need to purchase
Turn right.
something that can handle the games. Might be me just being a little bit
We are safe and sound.
heavy-handed. Right, so we've now got to park that right in front of us. Oh, I got down to a lower gear to pull in. Now, is there anywhere for me to swing this round if I go to the bottom? So what I'm going to do is can I turn? I don't want to be driving down here and realise that I caught 10. Oh, this is a poor reverse. Got to do, it's in here. There ain't much space for manoeuvring the truck to start with, so I've got to drive in and drive out. And as you can see, reversing a Kenwood is a lot harder, I think, than doing my other wagon, which is a Scania. Right, let's get the view. Oh, that's terrible. positioning is a lot harder. Now I'm going to have to do some serious manoeuvring to even line this truck up, to even get it anywhere near. Now hopefully I don't want to clip the side of that. In theory I should be on the other side, but if I've got enough room I might just be able to park this beauty up, because these kind of trucks, that will give enough room for error. And it do help not being able to see where you're actually going. And these pillars are helping. Stuck in the way. Who put these in the game? Oh! Have I got enough lock on the old steering wheel? Not the best of parking. Is it gonna go green? No. It ain't far away. Look, that post blocking my view. I help it. Now with me, with reverse, if nobody's ever watched one of my videos, I actually broke my gear stick. Oh, I was actually on the green. They compute. There we go. First one down. As I said, I broke my gear stick, and I've got no reverse, so I have to remap it to the Logitech button on the steering wheel. So sometimes it's a little bit awkward to get the gear. Right, let's have a look where we can head off. New Mexico. Let's get to New Mexico with this oil tanker. Have I gone a little bit dark yet? Right, let's bang some lights on. That should have lit the bedroom up a bit. Let's just turn that intensity down, because it tends to hurt my eyes when it's too bright. Anyway, let's go and locate this new trailer. It's got to be here somewhere. Please don't tell me it was behind me. No. So wherever it is, it's here in this, looks like an oil refinery somewhere. But where? That's the question. Right, I think I've spotted it. Yep. It's just here. I'll just find out which way we're hooking it up. Is it the first vehicle or is it the second one? It's that one. So if I swing into here, that should give me enough steering to reverse it. Again, not the best of angles. And again, oh, slightly does it with the steering. And I've actually got it first time, so, or I did. Where am we? Yep.
Drive safe.
Drive safe. We haven't that yet. Anyway, we've now hooked up the trailer and away we go. Second one ready to deliver. As I said, I'm going to do a few streams on American trucks here on this Saturday night.
Turn left.
If you're just joining the stream, then welcome to Black Country Blitz. I'm Russ. And away we go. Nice blue skies. Everything's looking good. No rain in America. To be fair, I don't think I've even got the weather enabled for American trucks, so I really had a look at mods
Get ready
for
to turn left.
Euro. This. There might be some decent mods out for American trucks, so we might have a nose in a minute.
Turn left.
I haven't stayed there, so I've got right away. And up and away we go. Cancel that indicator. Wrong gear. Again, easily corrected. I mean, it's all these little things. I mean, you can buy these add-on gear sticks for wagons. And again, the price of them, jeez. It all adds up. £80–90 just for a gear stick. So at the moment it means pressing a few designated buttons so I can go through the different gears. I could do with winning the lottery, like we all could. But again, I always say, does money make you happy? No, because look at all these famous people in the world. They've got loads and loads and loads, and they're still boring people, some of them. They don't have to get up of a morning and worry about what they can buy and what they can do, and they're still happy. So money to me don't make you happy, just makes the world go round. That's all. Just be content with what you've got.
Then exit right.
And at the moment I'm content with everything I've got. Anyway,
Exit right.
I'm coming off here. I'm going up here. And I'm turning right at the top. Now, America's got some weird traffic signals when I can find it set. Am I in a 2-hour gear for this? Yep. I'm still in a... Oh, I've only gone and installed it live. Come on. Now I'm in first gear and can't even get nowhere. That's it, build me revs up. What's he doing? Is he stopping for me, or is he going to let me go? I reckon he's going to let me go because he's a nice man. Or woman, could be a woman driving it. It's hard to tell. Could be sexist in this world now, which I am anyway. Big shout out to all the lovely ladies that play American trucks and Euro trucks. You put us guys to shame at times, especially when you're driving. So, as I said, this game is not just for young people, it's for people of all ages. And the communities and people that do play American trucks and Euro trucks is absolutely amazing. I do a load of things, charity events, all sorts, and all in the name of PC gaming. Anyway, I'm turning right here, and my traffic lights. Yep, I got a green light, so that means go where I come from. And away we am again.
Keep right, then turn right.
Right, now this is a bit of a...
Turn right.
Oh, traffic lights again. This is the thing about this game. Especially when you've been to some of the places where you've never been before.
Then turn left.
you do really have to rely on things like the sat nav and stuff.
Turn left.
Hopefully them lights will change. Even getting in the right lane, I actually drove down that lane there, in the left lane, because I've overshot the junction.
Then turn right.
I'm turning again. Is this more traffic lights? Yep.
Turn right.
We're finding all the traffic lights, although let's get them out of the way. But look at that. That looks absolutely cracking. Not so much that way, but anyway. Let's get round this corner. Looks like we might be heading for more desert. So here goes. Yep, the mountains, the hills are alive. That's as much singing as going to get out of me. Anyway, here we go. 13th gear. Come back soon, eh? That famous sign. And away we go. Let's get her up into that 18th gear. Oh, I'm rumbling. I've gone over some. I'm either on the curb of that hard shoulder, because I think that's what. Well, I know it is because wherever my back wheels am, so that's making the right transducer in my cushion vibrate. So that's telling me my right wheel is over on the hard shoulder. I can feel that. It's brilliant. I wish people who are watching this could feel what I'm feeling now, which I know power of television or gaming, you ain't going to experience that unless you've got an SRS shaker kit cushion. But if you're looking to get one, anything I can say is, if you've got the money, get one. Great software, great item, well worth it. If you've got the games that are compatible with it, the only thing is the shipping. You'll pay how much it is on the website. Great service, call faulted, great delivery times. Then you get that delivery letter saying you've got to pay another X amount of pounds due to shipping. Because for some reason, Ups delivered mine from America, delivered it to France when I'm in the UK, and then delivered it to the UK. Their main distribution centre is in France, which again cost me X amount of money for the privilege for it to be delivered to France in the beginning. I could have just dropped it out the plane over England, sent it down on a parachute, and probably saved me a bit of money, but no. So if I could have avoided paying that duty, I would have done. But there was nothing on the website stating that you might get an extra bill after purchasing it. So just be aware. There is a link in the description of where you can get the shaker kit from. There's also links to Amazon for the G920 setup, steering wheel, pedal and gear stick. And again, if somebody's just starting out with a wheel, I got that much money, again still £200, but again, or just below £200, you am getting the full setup except for an handbrake. Logitech don't make handbrakes. But if you've got the money and you want to get a better wheel than Logitech, then there's the Thundermaster, which is the next highest one up, and of course then you're going into like belt driven, and anyone I know is Fanatec that do a complete system for just over 1,300. Again, you don't get no handbrake, but you do get the pedal, a good set of pedals, a good gear shifter that does sequential and H pattern, and of course you get a good wheel, and like the Xbox thing as well. Oh, now that's the first time I've seen that today, where you have to pull in to check the weight of your wagon. So rather than break any rules,
Finding new route.
I'll pull in, have me load checked. Also, you'll find a link as well in the description of how to purchase the Tobii eye tracking bar from Amazon. Again, purchasing through Amazon, I had no problem. Item come on time, was what it was, works as good as it does. And if you need to check out the range of games Tobii eye tracking supports, then there is over 100 games. Again, in the time I bought it, I have seen many updates, but majority of the games what people play out there I'm covered. Far Cry, stuff like that. I mean, when you am playing that, you can use your eyes and your head. Mainly I bought it for the racing games, all the racing games, Project Cars 2, F1. The only one it was supported with was Assessor Corsa, but I bought a face tracking plugin. They cost a lot, which now gives me head tracking movement via the Tobii eye tracking bar in Assessor Corsa. Again, I done now videos on Assessor Corsa for a little bit. I'm having a little bit of a break from it, so I can do some videos on these other games.
Keep left and then continue straight on.
Are you going to let me pull out yet? No, I don't think you was. So, it just shows the police don't even let you out.
Go straight on.
Ah, go straight on. Right, I've got to get over in the left lane to begin with. So I'm going to get a smaller gear. How you doing, love? You alright? Yeah, that's fine. And away we go. Now we can turn right in a minute. Left, should I say. And of course, we do that when our traffic lights tell us. He'll probably stop that yellow car and then traffic lights will change. Come on then. Again, just like in the real world, you're waiting. And away I go. Nice up. And I can feel that I've got something half decent on the back of this truck this time, or rig, because getting up that little bit of a hill, it wasn't much of an incline, but you can feel it when you've got something small on, you just fly up them. But with that one, it struggled a little bit. Had to use the appropriate right gear. Anyway, nice big open road. Going through a place called Kingsman, wherever that may be in the world. Oh, it's in America, but and there's Kingsman. Or a bit of it. Looks like a rubbish dump. Oh well. Where's he coming from? Go on, mate, I'll let you through. Best to let him through than him crash into me, because that's probably what his intention was there. The world's most happiest cattle. Some of these signages are funny. As long as I don't hit one of them cattle, that's the main thing. Anyway, Wittenberg, again, somewhere I've never heard of in the world. As I said the other night, am they genuine name places or am they computer generated name places? Me and geography, never good. Anyway, as it would be in the real world, nice sunny day and motorbikes everywhere. We're going to get another one, yeah. Here's our fourth motorbiker coming up as fast as I don't know what. So, nice, small and little, have to watch out for them, otherwise they've gone. Road's coming in from a bend that side. Let's just move over. Might have to move back because that might be like a slip line. Yeah, it was. There's no need for me to move over. I should have just stayed in that lane. And we're going up a nice little bit of an hill now. So as long as these don't slow me down, these cars, I should be fine. Some of our trucks are overturning, then I think that sign says. Now that says ice on the road. Of course, see no ice here. Elevation, meaning up 4,000 whatever. And again, you can feel that you're doing a uphill climb. Yeah. 5,000. Entering Summit County. I don't actually see what it says. Summit truck lane restrictions. Again, nice big long open road. Oh, and I'm vibrating all over the place.
Go straight on.
For the Lucky Clover. Nice big open road. Again, I'm only in 14th gear. Still got another floor 4 to play with, so let's hit into 17th. Fuel's looking fine. I ain't even had half a tank yet. I ain't even had a quarter of diesel. So everything's fine. 65 mile an hour. Again, I am going uphill slightly, and I can feel that. So let's drop down while I'm sitting out. Let's have a vape. Just nice big empty straight roads. Looks like there's more traffic on the other side than mine. It's that Lucky Clover sign again. Could do with some luck.
Go straight on.
I'll go straight on if you want me to, not a problem. There's a few hill climbs on this one. Definitely rattling the old Logitech steering wheel. And the cushions rattling as well. Can't be bad. Some big mountains, that's for sure. 75 mile an hour, I'm only doing 65. I ain't sure if there's a speed restriction I've enabled in the settings. Again, 65 is ample. Right, Flagstone and Phoenix. That's where we're heading for. Or we're at now. What's that? So I went past too fast. Just slow down just a tad. So that's probably the first little bend that I've come to. And I'm only driving with one hand. So hopefully we ain't got to stop for anything major like traffic lights or anything. I'm hoping not. Otherwise it's a quick drop the vapor. And I assumed he was going straight. I never even checked. He hadn't said anything, and my vape's leaking. I'm getting covered in e-juice. I'll just come down a gear. Because he looks like he's going to slow me right down. Anyway. So rather than hit him, safety first. And these bikes are coming from everywhere. Page, and I've heard of that. So I'm entering Page in half a mile. It's Mr. Police Officer.
Go straight on.
Can do that. Another nice big rig. Nice big trailer as well. Albuquerque. And that says something about moving over. Again, even at 50 mile an hour, that sign sort of like comes on you and you can't read it. But again, you've got to keep to the speed of the road, otherwise, one, you're going to get big tailbacks. Two, even though it's only a game, cause accidents. Now sitting here 65 mile an hour in game, I still ain't making much distance on the truck in front, so that's a good thing. So I've got a few vehicles up front as well, in front of that red truck. Nice big open road. What's this sign say? New store just opened. Okay. Pity I've got no chance of shopping. I've got the sun in the background, in that left mirror, when I can catch it. It's either the sun or it's a UFO. No, I can't see it now. I can't get the angle right in the game. This is one mighty long road. So I'll drop the old cab back into the 18th gear. Ah, there's the sun, look, in the mirror. Just in that. If that suddenly moves, it's a UFO. Hey. Roswell, eat your heart out. You actually go through Roswell in the game. I'll have to try and see if I can pick a job and go to Roswell. I like it when I go to Vegas, especially when you play the game through the night and go to Vegas. It's all lit up. See the big casino. It's a nice pleasure just to drive through that. Oh, God, I'm rumbling like there's no tomorrow. They're cushy. So this road must be really bumpy. I really went for it then. All 4 transducers vibrated. We got some mills up that side. We got a few mountains that side. Take really till you get into the towns that you start to see all the major detail. So I'd like to have a look, see if there's any mods that have made this less repetitive. So I'll have a look and see if Pro Mods have got anything available for American. Now, do we need any diesel? Might fill up just to be on the safe side. Yep, will do. If I can find one. If there's one on my route, then I will fill up with diesel. If not, I'll still just keep going until we reach a petrol station. I ain't taking a detour just to fill up. I'm only just coming up to a quarter of a tank, so plenty diesel. Big flash sales. All of a bargain. Oh, now the road might. Oh, is this going into one? Yeah, the road's narrowing. So anything that wants to overtake, take your chance now. Otherwise, you're stuck behind me. Through that, I've hit them before. I don't know if that was the end of that roadway. It might have been. Looks like I'm just sailing through here.
Go straight on.
Yep. No stopping. I've got a wagon up in the distance. Again, with the 65 mile an hour, I'm a bit lucky if I catch him. We am going uphill, so that's going to bring my speed down a bit. I have got my foot to the floor. Not that it's making much of a difference. Have I got anything coming up the side of me? Nothing. It's all good. Can it a buff? Wherever that is in the world.
Go straight on.
Where I heading for anyway? There's them dreaded hills with the traffic lights at the top. I ain't keen on them, to be fair. You have to get your clutch control, your braking and everything right. Aye aye. Dark clouds in the horizon, eh? Could mean a storm. Slow down because he's telling us to get over. Go on, car. That's it, I'll let you go, my friend. If I pick the appropriate gear. Go through here, I mean, even. Get him waving me through. What a game, what a game, eh? Fantastic. Grants Road, half a mile. Way station 2 miles away, so again, might have to pull in, who knows, it'll tell us in a minute whether I've got to pull in and have me load checked so I'm carrying the right weight. Remember, look at the scenery. It's just rocks, but you know, it looks good. It looks like Wales but in America, and our rocks are that big. I don't know if the Grand Canyon and stuff like that's in this. It could be. New Mexico, the land of the whatever. Right, I can bypass that this time. so I don't have to go and check my weights, which is a good thing because you've got to start and stop, and I've got a nice little bit of a speed on now, so not really having to stop is a bonus. That's 14 gear. Shipwreck. Again, never heard of it. Trading post. Oh, yeah, I've seen them. I am really rumbling. It's cushy. It's really rumbling tonight. Through traffic left. Looks like I'm going straight on. Yeah. Whatever this is. Can I read that sign? Albuquerque. Little village there. Looks like factories that to the right. Road's a bit bendy now, so just come off that accelerator just a tad, just to get around this bend. Gallop. Now, is that a filling station? Yeah, it's a filling station. Is it on my side of the road though? That's the question. It looks like I've not been through here as well, so opening up new road. Covering a bit more grey area. I'm going to stay in this lane. No need to get over to the far right. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd have only been coming back on myself. All big open areas. Anything? Any landmarks that stand out? Flame Rock, whatever that is. Again, never heard of it before. Swearing a bit. And again, it'll soon be night time because obviously the sun going down in the far distance. Hopefully going to get one of them sunset shots in one of the mirrors. Tends to start going dark. You can see, I don't know if you all see it on the video. You start to see the gradient of the darkness starting to go now. You know when it's going to get dark. You see all these other cars pop their lights on. I mean, I've had my lights on all the way through the game. I turned them off, and that's just got darker within a couple of seconds. So in a minute, all these roads, you can see my lights now on the side of the wall. Yep, there we go. Their lights are starting to appear now. Driving through this, I mean, I drove through the desert in this game, and it was totally pitch black, totally. I mean, I know, yeah, it's going to resemble driving through the night, but not as dark as it was in the game. It's really, really dark, which was a bad thing. Anyway, I'm starting to bend again, and then goes that sunset in the left mirror. Lovely view. I don't know where 4x4s in America, especially Land Rover. Looks like a Land Rover Discovery. I didn't know they had them in America. And the road's narrowing a bit now, so I'm now doing roadworks. be. These I'm going to slow down for it though. So if I just come to the accelerator a bit, apply the brake. Right, it's got ever so dark. Driving through another little city. Ain't got a clue where we am. Oops, as we bump. There's the signs. Looks like a clock then. So we meet somewhere. Is that East Coast? No idea. What's this? Sackle. Again, no clue what that sign means. Here we go. Now this is the love of this game. Driving through the night. Love driving this game and Euro trucks of a night. Everything seems to stand out more. And of course I'm up in an area where it's well lit. I'm hoping we get back out in sort of like the open roads where there's no lighting from the streets and stuff like that. And you'll see what I mean about how dark it gets. Again, it looks like we are going to be. It looks like it's all going to be these roads where it's lit from the street lamps. So it's going to be light, but when it's dark, it's dark. Anyway, I'll just keep carrying on, and hopefully it will get darker than this. All you get to see is just them tiny little red dots of the lights from the cars in front, and that's all you can see. Is there anything that's stopping me here now? No. Let's stay in this lane. I don't see the point in moving over to be moving back. I have no idea where we are. There's no signs telling me where we're driving through at the moment. Let's slow down because he's sort of slow.
Keep left.
I can do that. And that says was through traffic, whatever that is. Is either side of me there? Most certainly is.
Keep right.
So I'm going to have to let him pass so I can pull over. And if I get down there,
Keep right.
it's one of them like, oh god, call that grey motorway. Still yet to be driven over. When I get the chance to take on jobs which want to reveal all that grey area. Again, all this is new anyway. Never been up here. I'll stay in this lane, probably go into one in a minute. As you can see from the distance how grey, how dark it's got. I wish these street lights had just disappeared just for a tad. Every time you want something to happen in the game so you can show others it never happens. just my luck, that is. Or if I'm playing it and it's really dark, I hate streaming it. I call win. Anyway, where am we? There's these signs telling me. Roy Bradford Bird or something like that.
Keep left.
Thought that's just B&Q then. BDQ something. Let's see, move into the centre lane. Again, passing all these buildings either side of me. That's my diesel doing half a tank. Still ain't got to a petrol station. Even though I've seen signs, now we're entering out into the sticks a bit. And this is how dark it gets. Oh, I must be driving on the hard shoulder a bit because that's rumbling. I can feel it. I mean, my cab's well lit up as it is as well, so I mean, if I knock my lights off, look how dark that is. I get my lights back on. Don't want to get pulled over or fined. So I've got no lights on. There's the I-beam. And this looks like our destination is nowhere in sight yet. Scoro or where that is.
And then exit right.
Keep right and exit right, okay. Let's see it.
Exit right.
Just heading up here now. Is this one of them little junctions where I've got to stop? No. Right, I've got to rejoin the road. Ah, we have a petrol station. So, while I'm here, let's go and fill up. And there we have it. Down. I'm definitely going to be putting some diesel in this time. Not much, but enough to keep me from running out. Take a little bit of care pulling out of here. Come on, where am I? Don't want to be arguing with that big guy. Away we go now. It looks like I'm going to have to be turning left in a minute. Hold on, have I got the right lane? Yep, if he's going in it, so can I.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Can I do nothing yet, dude? Can now. Come on then, Mr. Digger. Time to have a vape while I'm waiting. Yep. And our destination is just at the bottom of this round by the looks of it. Yep. I wish I could find a forestry job for that new DLC.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay.
Turn right.
and turn left. And here is the end of
Finally, we are here.
our route. So all there's left to do is park this vehicle up. Oh dear. That don't make it easy for me. Where the hell? How do I park that in there? No. Oh. So it must mean that I'm coming in. And somehow I'm going to reverse that up. This is going to be a bit of a tricky one, but we'll give it a go. Never say never, mate. My cab looks absolutely bang on. Now hopefully I can get the angle right. I should have come over. Whoa. I think I'm going to have a few passes at doing this one, to be fair. Daylight driving in a real car or whatever, you can look through your mirrors. I wouldn't stand there, my friend. It's me driving this. Anyway, let's see if I can swing that into there. Enough. No, I don't. I want to park it properly. Go away. Now if I can just swing this up in here, I can hopefully give my wheel some lock. Have I cleared that? Just about. I can now then line this up. Oh, they really want to do that. I did say we were going to take a few attempts to position this in the right way. It ain't give me much room, to be fair. Let's think about this one. Right, that should this time do it. If not, I'll just pull out again. I wish that had disappeared because that annoys the hell out of me. It popping up. And there you have it, guys and girls. Another truck delivered. And another excellent delivery. Right. Let's continue. Right, let's try and find one of... Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Rail Express. What's that? Oh, that's where I am now.
Okay, here we go.
I'm actually reversing there. Let's get back in the cab view. Turn them off. Let's have a look what jobs he's got first. Let's see what is any welder truck jobs. You know what? We'll do that. Is that far, Murray? Might be. The new DLC? Who knows? But I'll take it anyway. It could be the part of that new DLC.
Drive
looks.
safe.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my options and I'm going to apply some rain. If I can. So where's the weather? Weather. Where is it in American trucks? Weather, rain. Now you'll just see the difference in rain from this one to the one that I put in last night on Euro trucks. So difference between box standard rain or the rain that comes, right, that's my little vehicle I'm trying to put on next. Oh, that's a bit of Evel Knievel. I don't know if I'm going to be able to spin this round. Yep, I don't think I was going to be able to achieve that, but I did. Give me the T, that'll do.
Ready to go.
Ready to roll. Right, haven't we? Right, let's get it on. And hopefully the weather should kick in. Give us a bit of rain in America. To just see how box standard weather conditions look to the weather. Oh, a nice American looking car. Anyway.
Turn right.
Turn right. I'm really having to swing that this time. Anybody think it was a massive trailer? Hey, that big. Right, there's nothing coming from that direction. That direction's looking good as well. Oh, he's turning anyway, but we'll slow down. Anyway, on my way again. Please let it rain. I have got window wipers. Yep, they do work. Just making sure. Now I'd enabled them on a button. So I don't use them very much in American. So best to be sure that they am enabled. I don't want to be messing about in settings trying to find out where my window wiper buttons are. But I configured this very much similar to Euro trucks. It's only the Tobii eye tracking bar that's different. The cabs are as wide as Scania's and all the other companies, which are in Euro, like Man, Volvo, Mercedes. These cabs seem to be a little bit smaller inside, so everything seems a little bit closer to you, where if you check some of the videos out in Euro, where are you going? And it's like farther away from me. Anyway, let's get that 11th gear. Got a full tank of diesel. All we need now is a bit of rain and everything should be okay. Again, I don't know how far we're travelling. You can hear some noise, that's my neighbours. Anyway, I'm away again. Looks like we're going up and round. So, nice steady drive through here. Again, how dark it's got. I'm not too sure on what time it is in the game. We ain't seen a shooting star yet. Is this road? No. Have we got a 10 or is it just a normal standard 10? It looks like it's just a normal standard 10 to join the other road. But with these big wagons coming up, yep, it's just a normal standard 10. No filter to filter yourself in. switch that gears up a bit. And I'm really hoping that the rain will start to come on in a minute, because the rain here is good and realistic as that rain that I've got in Euro trucks. Not sure whether the person has got that realistic rain and fog and thunder in the American trucks, whether he's made the mod for this as well. Again, that needs something I need to check. As I says, only having a small M.2 500 gig drive as a C, it ain't really big enough to be putting loads and loads and loads of mods on that I ain't using. So Rio Bravo Boulevard, that's a bit of a mouthful. ABQ International Airport, never heard of it. So far so good. No rain, no nothing, but I will want the rain to happen in a bit. Come on, rain. It does look good, but it don't look as good as the other one. Hopefully you'll see that. The thunder and lightning don't really sound realistic neither. But like I say, it is in the game. But I think it'd be treacherous though, driving in thick fog in this one. I'd like to experience that. If there's a mod out there, I'm going to have a look in a minute. And I don't know why the rain ain't kicked in. I really don't. Normally when you enable that, it kicks in fairly quick. But for some reason, it ain't tonight. Oops, I'm a rumbling. The cushion's really working tonight. Right hand lane ahead, something. What did that say? Ah.
Keep left.
So let's get over while we can. That's what it meant. Exiting only. All that motorway still left uncovered for me to drive through. Ooh. New police cars there. Proper book 'em down out, as they used to say. Anyway, I'll stay in this lane rather than changing. It looks like I'm just going to be driving all the way through, so no need to be changing lanes. What's that say? Santa Fe. I've heard of Santa Fe. Ice cold. Might be an advertisement for beer. Who knows? Farrington. I think that says. And see how the little tiny yellow, red dots. That's how bad these roads get.
And then exit right.
So let's get over. Looks like we're going up and over.
Exit right.
Oh, here we go. Now here is these kind of
Then turn left.
headlights I was telling you about, yeah? You have to stop on a hill. And my favourite I really dislike these, but again, it's good. It's alright when you're at the top. Now, hopefully Barry Sheen in front of me will disappear. Go on, Mr. Viker. And that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. But I am one of the hardest ones to manoeuvre out of. Coming up off a motorway junction to join roads like this. And away we go again. I haven't got time for a decent vape. Let's go jump straight back into 13th. I will eventually pick up that speed. Let's just check my mirror. Oh, I can move over. Use the as dark as you. Now these roads, what I was telling you about, how dark they get. Oh, you get to see them tiny little red lights in the distance. And it looks really good. As I said last night, I wish I could play this in a VR headset. I will do eventually when I can find a VR that's I feels worth paying, as they're bringing out that many different VR headsets at the moment. I ain't sure which one to buy without wasting my money. You want one with decent resolution, nothing too much distortion, as the few videos I've already seen of VR, they tend to have that warping distortion effect. So till then I'll stick with my Tobii eye tracking bar, but you want to immerse yourself into the game, don't you? But knowing me, somebody will come up the side of me with the headset on and touch me. I do that when I got headphones on, hence why I sit one with on, one with off. I can hear the outside wheel coming towards me. As there's nothing worse than being touched when you're playing a game, concentrating. So not a lot to see here due to the darkness, but them little lights are a little hard to see. Normally it's dark for me normally when I play this, so your eyes concentrate more. I've got the lights from some LEDs lighting up my camera, so they're sort of like reflected in my glasses, which is a good thing. But again, we've done 2 drops so far without crashing. I'm doing well. I'm going to make this the last one and go and get me a drink. Go sit here without a coffee. So when I've delivered this one, I'll end the stream there. Whether I come back with this or jump in, I'm hoping it's going to rain. I'm surprised the setting for the weather I kicked in by now. I thought it would have done, you know. It might be somewhere on the map it'll trigger the rain, and then we can have a look at a bit of rain in the game. Now what's this on behind? Something that's really going to slow me down. I've got deers. Sign for deer. I've never seen them. Even though I like the sounds for animals, I've never seen them in this. You know, again, I suppose it might be too much to actually put them in the game, but I've never actually seen anything run across the road. You know, so Not that I'd like to hit an animal in the game. It's bad enough hitting policemen, or especially when you play online and you've got like no accident, but you've got like one person standing in the middle of the road. You think, well, if I hit him, am I going to damage my truck? And yes, you am. I clipped a guy one night, just standing by the side of the road. And they just crashed my truck, completely wrecked my truck. He must have been made of stone. So, just have to be a bit careful on things like that. Anyway, we're going back through a town. He's braking, so he's telling me I need to slow down. We don't need no diesel. Oh, Mr. Biker. I'll do that. I nearly took you out. He was lucky. He must have used one of his 9 lives there. I'm on Route 550. Route 550. I actually Route 66. Again, it might be in the game, who knows. But I ain't got a clue what part of America Route 66 is in, so till I find it, I just keep driving. And even though I've enabled that rain, it don't look like the game's actually going to give us any rain by the looks of it. There's nothing worse than streaming and wanting to go to the toilet. Talking of water, so hopefully I can deliver this before. I do definitely need to pause the stream and head to the toilet. Hopefully not. Now with these cars, sometimes it's hard to see the brakes from the normal lights. Now we're more braking. That motorbike's braking. So there must be either a town we're coming up to. Yeah, it's a town, it's a speed limit. So I'm doing the right thing in game by slowing down and sticking to the game speed. I'm turning here. So is he going to let me go? Come on, car. Gives you plenty of time. Oh. And then turn left.
Keep left, then turn left.
Let's get into the appropriate gear for this left turn.
Turn left.
Go get out here yet, dude. Chill out. Away we am. Nice round that corner. Get her back into 7th, get that speed back up. Ned's make something great. Can't actually see what the sign says. This is a 1-lane road, so again I'm rumbling. Oh no, I'm going to reveal something here, because I've never been down here. Come on fellas, the lights are on green. What are you staying there for? And that is a godsend. I can actually see my destination flashing, and I don't have to sit here holding myself. It must have known. Oh, it's a Volvo. Garage I've revealed. Yep. Now, this is another part of the map that I've never drove through before. I always like to open up new parts of the game. It looks like I'm just turning left.
Right, and then turn right.
What should I say? I'm turning right here. Yep, there's my
Turn right.
final destination. Again, nothing. Not a
It was a
long.
nice ride.
Was it? Good for you, mate. I'll do the decent thing and park it up. Once I can get into the appropriate gear. I snagged on the building, I am. Hence why we ain't getting nowhere. So I'm gonna have to reverse just a tad to get out. Whoa! There's my trailer. And I still can't get in. Now it's still ain't gonna let me pull in. So why? That's the reason why. You only have to get caught on that just a tiny fraction and you ain't going nowhere. So back out again. Let's get the vehicle in reverse. It's a good job that ambulance ain't on a blue light run. Come on. You wouldn't think, how the hell? This is for not teching this wide enough in the beginning. So what I might do is come straight out, if it allows me. Pull forward a bit without knocking that guy over, and hopefully now clearing our entrance. Yep. Now that time I did it. I can see where I'm going, which ain't good. I know where I've got to go. Oh dear. I definitely ain't got the angle to park this up. I've got enough. I ain't got enough room to swing that back the opposite way. So this could be taking a few attempts. Actually, it looks like I've got to be driving out of it to get. Oh, come on. You do park. You do have to manoeuvre these vehicles. Ah! Not good. In American, more than you do in Euro. You can swing anything in that Scania. Totally different when playing this. And I've got full lock on that. I'm still probably going to hit the railings. I'm around. Oh, that's right. Can I get it? No, it's still ain't going to let me. What I'm going to do for this is, if I can get it, I might even have to drive out again to actually get it in, because there ain't enough room for me to turn the vehicle inside here unless I come down a bit. And again, there's now a chance of me clipping that. Yep. And just, oh, I'm going to have a wee. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get an excellent, right, leave no branches behind, achievement, logged in, so I got 2 achievements for the price of 1. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this stream, showing American trucks. Unfortunately, I did turn the rain up and it day rain, so till next time, which will probably be in the next 5-10 minutes. Once I've made a drink, had a wee, I'll see you back here at Black Country Blitz. Till then, ta-ra a bit.